Good morning, y'all. Good morning and happy Saturday to you. Happy Saturday. This is Shout Out Saturday and it's also Heather's birthday month. Happy birthday, Heather. That's my first shout out, y'all. Please join us in wishing Heather's Handmade Haven a fantastic birthday. My second shout out is for the amazing copyright free music you're hearing in the background. I know so many of us are prepping for the holiday season. Some of you do fantastic intros to your videos, like Patty's channel. Oh, fantastic intros. Sharing more, I can keep listing them all off. And so everyone's looking for royalty-free music, copyright-free music that we can use in our videos. Today I'm playing for you a selection of music that is from a channel called Mr. Snooze. I think it's called Mr. Snooze, isn't it? Yes, Mr. Snooze background music. And I'm playing a selection of Christmas themed music that he has put together. And you can use it, you should cut and paste whatever songs you use in your description box and give him credit. And I do think there's a note about monetization. I've chosen not to monetize my channel. That's a personal choice. I have no judgment against anyone who does. I've just made a personal decision about that. But if you credit him, it's copy-free music that you can use. And he doesn't just have Christmas music, y'all. So for those of you with great channels and great intros, you want to get to know this guy. So it's Mr. Snooze's background music. I'll put a link to his channel. I'll list all the songs playing in this video down below to give him credit for that. But it's a wonderful selection, y'all, for our videos. It's also just nice to play while you're crafting. I'm enjoying it a lot. So thank you, Mr. Snooze. All right, my next shout out is for Miss Eboney sharing more. Now, we are all a little gnome crazy this season, and without question. But sharing more's final project for Lady Cree's collab, you know, Joy Crafting with Lady Cree, her cards were epically cute. We all have seen a lot of gnome stamps, a lot of gnome digitals, a lot of gnome everything, right? Well, Sharing More made these gorgeous slimline cards. And what's so cute is the sentiment inside. It's not just how beautiful the cards are, it's also the sentiment. Sharing More always finds the cutest things. So I'm gonna put a link to that project down below. Check it out if you haven't already, because you'll wanna take a look at this. Super cute. All right, my next shout out, because we're all doing lots of Christmas prep. I saw Turtle Dove is doing what I'm doing. I'm prepping pillow boxes, I'm prepping wrapping, packaging. It's taking me forever. So I'm going to list for you a special tutorial. This comes from Patty Mummy Crafts. She did such a great tutorial, y'all, on bow making. Now, I know there are tons of bow making videos, but I have to tell you, I watched hers very carefully more than once. She does it simply with a score tool that came with her board, her scoreboard, so 3 strips of paper, and she creates these gorgeous bows. Only once did she need to use her envelope punch board, and I'd even argue you could get around it without it. She did a great job. So she does a classic Christmas bow. She does 2 other fancier bows. They're fabulous. So that's Patty Mummy Crafts. I'll put a link to that down below. If, like me, you're prepping for the holiday season, you want to make some of these bows up for sure. Okay, so my next shout out, well, let's do a more serious one, because in the election, we've lost sight of COVID a little bit. And as of the last 48 hours, we exceeded 100,000 cases a day of COVID in this country. Yesterday, we reached 135,000 new cases. So my next shout out is please wear a mask. Please wash your hands a lot. That is the highest number. We have never exceeded 100,000 in this country. And for the last 2 days, we have. We've hit over 135. So wearing a mask is more important than ever before. Hand washing is more important. As you all know, I've been home since that hospital day just to make sure I don't have fever or any signs of COVID, because I don't want to expose anybody. My husband took Heather's box to the post office. If we had agreed to go out for more wrapping paper, when I say, you know, we have to get more wrapping paper, the we is really him. So just take extra precautions, lots of hand washing, please. Keep yourself safe. Keep you and your family safe. And that's an important shout out for today. Last but certainly not least, Scrap Diva has found something amazing at the Dollar Tree. Now, I never do a shout out for a haul video. You know this, ever. But I haven't been out in the last week, and clearly Scrap Diva went to the Dollar Tree and she found chocolate stirring spoons at the DT for $1. and they're amazing. Like, you know, we all make these hot cocoa packages up for the holidays for gifts for friends. They make a great goodie, $1 at the Dollar Tree. She also hauled the Candy King cups I showed you guys. I will put a link to Scrap Diva's channel so you can see the spoons and you can keep your eye out for them at the DT. They are a find, y'all. Hopefully I will be out of quarantine this week and I'll be able to go en route to my blood test to pick some of those up. I hope my DT got them in. We shall see. We shall see. My final shout out today is for Sweet Crafty Girl. She made these really cute shred wreaths, y'all. They're wreaths made out of shred, which we all have in our stash. And when I first saw it, I was like, this is going to be too messy and too much work. But y'all, guess what? It wasn't. And I really loved them, how they turned out. They're super cute, and we have this in our stash. So I'm going to put a link to that video down below too. That is Sweet Crafty Girl. I've also included all of these either in my prepping for Christmas. For me, prepping is things like bow making and things like that, or in my Christmas 2020 video selection. So you can always find them there too. Last but certainly not least, this is really my final shout out, and it's an important one. Crafty Michelle and Woolly Staff and the Artsy Grandma and several others have been doing this great challenge each and every month. Crafty Michelle asked us to recycle, you know, to take something like a cardboard box and recycle it into an art project. Well, this month, the Artsy Grandma is taking on the challenge, and their challenges are really artful and really fun. They're not easy, but they're fun. And this month, the Artsy Grandma is challenging each of us to include some kind of origami in our projects. Now, I'm not great with origami. I'm really not. One of the kids in my building in Brooklyn is an expert and makes the most beautiful origami projects, and he's tried teaching me, and I'm terrible at it. But I might give this a try. The Artsy Grandma made a stunning wreath, y'all, out of these origami hearts. It was so beautiful. So I'm just alerting you to their monthly challenge. I think it's a wonderful thing they're doing each and every month. And so that's my final shout out. I will put a link to the Artsy Grandma because she's hosting this month's challenge. And that way you can participate. Do y'all hear this wind? Oh, we have a storm of brewing. I'm in my jammies because today is Saturday and normally it's a cleaning day. But guess what I'm doing, y'all? I'm doing organization. And I've kind of already made a hot mess everywhere. I cleaned out my art cupboard. I actually made a lot of space. I got rid of a lot of stuff I should have gotten rid of a long time ago. I have freed up a ton of storage. It's actually exciting. But my craft area looks like I don't know, like Halloween and Christmas threw up at the same time. So I have a lot of work ahead of me today. I'll be watching your videos though while I'm doing it. To Country Girl first, please get some rest. We all hope you heal from that cold. And the Artsy Grandma's been sick too lately. So my wish is that everyone is very healthy. We all know there are tons in our community with health challenges at the moment. So to everyone who prays and well wishes, please keep everyone in everyone's thoughts and prayers. We want everyone to be well. And I'm just wishing for y'all the happiest and healthiest Saturday. Happy weekend, y'all. Happy weekend.